look at problem unsolved. And let's look at the first question from here. We have to simplify 2 root 2 minus 3, then over 3 plus root 8. Now the method here is that we rationalize here this surd. That is, we multiply both the numerator and denominator by the conjugate surd of the denominator. So here this will be equals to 2 root 2 minus 3, which is multiplied by the conjugate surd here. That's 3 minus root 8. Then divided by, also multiply this by the same thing. That is, we have 3 plus root 8. Now multiply by 3 minus root 8. Then we can expand these brackets from here. That is, up here, 2 root 2, we multiply these 2 times first. So we have 2 times 3, that's 6. So we have 6 root 2 here. Then 2 root 2 times root 8 as well. That will give us minus 2 root 2 times 8, that's 16. Then minus 3, open now. Then minus 3 times 3, that's minus 9. Then minus 3 times root 8, that gives us plus. Because minus times minus is plus, that's 3 root 8 here. Then divided by what we have here follows from when we have a plus b into brackets, then open bracket a minus b, which can be written as a squared minus b squared from difference of two squares. That is, this becomes 3 squared minus root 8 squared. Then from what we have here, this same thing as 6 root 2 here, then minus root 16, that's 4. So we have 2 times 4 here, minus 9, then plus. Here as well, we can write root 8 as root 4 times 2. Then divided by 3 square here, that's 9. Then minus, here square cancel square root, that's 8. Then when we simplify this further, we have 6 root 2 now, minus 2 times 4 here, that's 8. Then minus 9. Then here, we can bring root 4 out, and root 4 is 2. That will be plus 3 times 2. Then remain root 2 here, which is divided by 9 minus 8 here, that's 1. That is, from what we have now, we can, add this minus 8 minus 9, that gives us minus 17. Then we can bring root 2 together. So here we have 6 root 2, then plus. Also here, 3 times 2, that's 6. That's also 6 root 2 here. Minus 8 minus 9, that's minus 17. Over 1 is the same thing as what we have. That is, we have what is called similar surd here. When we have similar surd, just like terms, just like we have 6x plus 6x, which will give us 12x. That means here, also, this gives us 12 root 2 now, then minus 17. So here we have the final answer here for this given surd as 12 root 2 minus 17. Then let's look at another question on surd. That is, we also simplify 1 plus root 2 divided by root 5 plus root 3, root 5 plus root 3, then plus 1 minus root 2 over root 5 minus root 3. From what we have here, this we have two fractions adding up together, so we can solve this by bringing it together as one fraction, which implies that when we take the LCM here is the product of the LCM here. So we have root 5 plus root 3, now multiplying by root 5 minus root 3. And just the same way we handle fraction, we have root 5 plus root 3 goes here. It remains root 5 minus root 3. Then root 5 minus root 3 times 1 plus root 2. So which implies here we have root 5 minus root 3. Then into brackets 1 plus root 2 here. Then plus. Also here, root 5 minus root 3 goes here. Remain root 5 plus root 3. And also root 5 plus root 3 multiply 1 minus root 2. So we now have root 5 plus root 3. Then multiply by 1 minus root 2 here. Then we can solve this further now by expanding this bracket. From the first two brackets here, root 5 multiply first. Then here, this becomes root 5 times 1, we have root 5. Then plus root 5 times root 2, that's root 10. Then minus root 3 open now, so we have minus root 3 times 1, that's minus root 3. Then minus root 3 times root 2, that's minus root 6. So we are done with the brackets, the first bracket, then plus. Also here, root 5 open first. So we have root 5 times 1, that's root 5. Then root 5 times root minus root 2, that's minus root 10. Then root 3 open now. So we have root 3 times 1, that's plus root 3. Then root 3 times minus root 2, that's minus root 6, which is divided by, here, this follows from perfect square. That is conjugate surd. We can write it as root 5 square minus root 3 squared. Then from what we have up here, we can bring the like terms together, and here plus root 10 minus root 10, we cancel each other. And also minus root 3 plus root 3 cancel each other. So what we have left now is root 5 plus root 5, then minus root 6 minus root 6, which is divided by, here square cancel square root, we have 5, then minus, also square cancel square root, we have 3. That is, here root 5 plus root 5, they are similar, so we can say this is 2 root 5, then minus root 6 minus root 6, that's minus 2 root 6, which is divided by 5 minus 3 here, that's 2. Then here 2 is also common. Oh, we can factor it out and say 2 into bracket root 5 minus root 6 left, then over 2 here. Then 2 cancel each other, and we have root 5 minus root 6 up here. So therefore, the solution to this given surd here is root 5 minus root 6. So this is how to handle this kind of given problem. Now let's look at another question here. Still on surd. We are given 3 minus 2 root 2, 3 minus 2 root 2 divided by 3 plus 2 root 2. Now from here, we can rationalize this directly by multiplying and divide by the conjugate of the denominator. That is, from here, what is up become minus 3 minus 2 root 2 times the conjugate of the denominator here is also 3 minus 2 root 2, because conjugate surd is only the sign that changes. Then divided by, also multiply this by the conjugate surd, that's 3 plus 2 root 2, then multiply by 3 minus 2 root 2. That is, next step now, we can expand this. And from what we have up here, it follows when we have a times a, which is a squared. That is same thing inside the brackets. So that here we can write it as 3 minus 2 root 2 all squared. Then divided by, the denominator here also follows from when we have a plus b into brackets, then open brackets, a minus b, which is a squared minus b squared. That is difference of two squares. Then here now, this is 3 squared minus 2 root 2 all squared. Then the expansion up here also follows when we have a minus b all squared, which we can write as a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. That is, from here, we can say this equals to 3 squared plus 2 root 2 all squared minus 2 times 3 times 2 root 2, which is divided by, from here, 3 squared, that's 9, then minus, this square affect 2, and also affect root 2. So 2 squared, that's 4, then times root 2 squared, that's 2. Then, from what we have now, 3 squared, that's 9, then plus, also square here affect 2 and root 2. So 2 squared, that's 4, times root 2 squared, that's 2. Then minus, we have 2 times 3, 6 times 2, that's 12, root 2 here, which is divided by, here we have 9 minus 4 times 2, that's 8. That is, also here we have 9 plus 4 times 2, 8, minus 12 root 2, then over 9 minus 8 here, that's 1. That is, 9 plus 8, we have 17, then minus 12 root 2 over 1. So it's still the same thing as writing it as 17 minus 12 root 2. So therefore, we have the simplified form of this particular surd here to be, here as 17 minus 12 root 2. Now, let's solve another one. You are watching us at Master T Masters. Do it to subscribe and also give your reaction to this video. Thank you. Then, the next one here, we given 2 root 5 plus 2, 2 root 5 plus 2 divided by 3 root 5 plus 2, 3 root 5 plus 2. Now, to simplify this, we can multiply by the conjugate of the denominator, that is, we rationalize this surd, which implies that this equals to 2 root 2, 2 root 5 rather, plus 2. We now be multiplied by the conjugate surd here, the same thing as 3 root 5 minus 2 is only the sign that changes, then divided by, also here, we multiply this by its conjugate, that is 3 root 5 plus 2. Now multiply by 3 root 5 minus 2. Then when we simplify here, from what we have up, we expand. 2 root 5, we multiply these two numbers first. So we can say 2 times 3 here, that's 6. Then root 5 times root 5. Root 5 times root 5, that's 5. That's 6 times 5 there. Then also 2 root 5 times minus 2. That gives us minus 4 root 5. Now 2 multiply next. So we have 2 times 3 root 5. That gives us plus 6 root 5. Then 2 times minus 2, that's minus 4. Then over here, we have conjugate surd. That is, this can be written as 3 root 5 all squared minus 2 squared, which implies from here we have 6 times 5, that's 30. Then these are similar sort. Minus 4 root 5 plus 6 root 5. That gives us plus 2 root 5. Then minus 4 here over here. This square affect 3 and affect root 5. So 3 square, that's 9. Then times root 5 square, that's 5. Minus here, 2 square, that's 4. That is, also here we have 30 minus 4. We can bring that together and we have 26 then plus 2 root 5, which is divided by here. 9 times 5, that's 45 minus 4 here. That is here, this becomes 26 plus 2 root 5 divided by 45 minus 4, that gives us 41. So here we have the solution here. And of course, we can as well write it as 26 over 41, then plus 2 over 41 root 5. So this is another way of writing this when we separate this into two fractions. So therefore, the solution here to this sort is given as this. Okay, let's look at another one here. Still on sort. We have 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 plus root 3, then plus 2 plus root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3. Now, from here as well, we can find the LCM directly here. The LCM will be the product of the denominator. So we have 2 plus root 3 here multiplied by 2 minus root 3. That is the same way we handle fraction here. 2 plus root 3 goes here. That is 2 plus root 3 cancel each other. We have 2 minus root 3 left. Then 2 minus root 3 times 2 minus root 3 here. That is, we can write it as 2 minus root 3 squared, since we have same thing multiplying each other. Then plus, also here, 2 minus root 3 goes here, so 2 minus root 3 cancel each other. We are left with 2 plus root 3 here. Then 2 plus root 3 times 2 plus root 3. That also becomes 2 plus root 3 squared. Then from the expansion here, when we expand from what we have here, this gives us 2 squared plus root 3 squared plus minus 2 times 2 times root 3 for the first brackets. Then also plus the expansion here becomes 2 squared plus root 3 squared. Then we have plus 2 times 2 times root 3 here, which is divided by what we have in the denominator here becomes 2 squared minus root 3 squared. That is, when we simplify this now, 2 squared here, that's 4, then plus square cancel square root here, we have 3. Then we have minus 2 times 2, that's 4, that's minus 4 root 3. Then also plus here, 2 square, that's 4. Then also square cancel square root, we have plus 3. Then we have plus here, 4 root 3, which is divided by, from here, 2 square, that's 4, then minus square cancel square root, that's 3 here. That is 4 plus 3 here, that's 7. Then we have minus 4 root 3 plus 4 root 3. This will cancel each other. Then 4 plus 3 here, also that's 7. So we have 7 plus 7 over 4 minus 3, that's 1. And 7 plus 7 there, that's 14 over 1. 14 over 1 is still 14. So therefore, the solution to this given particular solved problem is 14. And thank you for watching us so far here at Master Timbers Class. Don't forget to subscribe for access to more of our videos as we go live, time to time. And also we upload videos on the different aspect of mathematics daily. Thank you. We see you next class and bye for now.